Yes, there is a very challenging path coming your way, and you should go down it. You know this to be true. You know that this is a dream that you're wanting to pursue. Hi, my name's Dee, and welcome to Sunchild Tarot. Now, this is a general reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Mars is worth a look at the moment. For whatever sign is in the title down below. It's the same introduction for all of them. There's a timestamp down below if you watch more than one, and you should watch more than one. You want to at least watch your Sun and your Rising, if not your Moon stroke Mars stroke Venus. Especially because in ancient astrology, the rising sign was the more important one. If you don't know what your rising and your moon sign is, there is a link down below to get yourself a free birth chart. All you need is the time, exact time, date obviously, and place of birth, which you can load that in and download the PDF. There's also a link down there to the Facebook group where you can see more effective notifications of when I post my videos, because not all the YouTube ones always go out, I gather. I don't get all the notifications of all the channels I'm subscribed to, but I'm subscribed to a lot, so I struggle to keep track sometimes. On that note, though, if you join the Facebook group, please don't let it prevent you from subscribing here. I'm a new YouTube channel, newish, I'm 5 months old now. So, yeah, I need all the subscriptions I can get. Anyway, this is a reading about the new moon in Aries that happened last Tuesday. They're late. We know the chaos that is going on in the world at the moment. These energies last, however, for a month long. And this is quite an essential new moon, with it also being at the start of the astrological new year. There's a lot of intention setting that you can do. And yes, the peak was at the new moon, but this is intention setting that you can create through the whole month. And with Saturn just moving into Aquarius, you can start things now and make progress now on things that will then calm down, or at least have the structure build up around them that you need while Saturn returns into Capricorn. And then as it pushes forward again at the end of the year, whatever you're planning now should really take off. That's the plan. We are in a very special time. We are in a very crazy time. No doubt you'll have plenty of time to watch all the videos of all your placements that you need, since wherever you are in the world, if you're not isolated at home yet, then you soon will be, but you probably already are. So good luck, everybody. Stay home. You know, there's, I know a few people will react going, they're not telling me I can't move around. Do it. Stay home. One, if you're into the YouTube tarot readings, enjoy the time of being able to look within. But more importantly, you could be a carrier and you can end up with spreading the virus in a way that will affect the elderly and the vulnerable. And you don't have to be that old to be vulnerable to it, and you don't necessarily have to be that unhealthy to be vulnerable to it, it appears, either. Anyway, move on. Back to the tarot. So it's going to be a Celtic cross, clarified, with some oracle cards. I'm doing a special thing for the new moon this time. I'm going to pull out my angel cards to see what angel is supporting us, because we all need that at the moment. Oops. And there I go, destroying my set. But I'm also going to pull out one of my demon possessed tarot to see which goetic spirit can be supporting us at the moment. I will be looking at the god forces that are for and against us. Yeah, I've really said everything about the new moon and the intention settings. So I've also posted on my Facebook page a video from Achita Bava, formerly Richard Ellenbass, who has done a wonderful thing about the new moon. And there's a few other astrologer videos on there. This is a really important new moon. If you're into your astrology or want to know about it, then go and have a look, or just look up on YouTube, New Moon in Aries Astrology. This is a big, big time, and I don't have the expertise to explain it half as well as they do. But the question that I am looking at, I've called these readings Riding the New Moon, because riding the new moon energies, but I want to put the bit at the end about what the reading's about. So, yeah, riding the new moon energies through this month into the new year, whether it's Vedic astrology or Western astrology, it is the astrological new year. So, with no further ado, let me bring up the cards. Okay, Leo, and welcome after the timestamp for Leo Rising, Leo Moon. And if you are indeed Leo rising, this is happening in your 9th house, which is where you get to broaden your horizons, either through spirituality, academia, or even on a long journey. Well, let's be honest, long journeys physically ain't going to be happening just at the moment, but that's not necessarily true for the entire year. So, the fact is that change is coming. Change is coming whether you like it or not. It's almost like that you have recently reached some form of resolution. Even though you have been looking within, you've been going, I need to find my own inner light. You've gone, there's a challenging path this way and I'm going to go down it. Yes, there is a very challenging path coming your way and you should go down it. You know this to be true. You know that this is a dream that you're wanting to pursue. Although you feel like, oh God, am I good enough? Have I got everything that I need? Well, have you got everything that you need? Your answer is no. Do it anyway. This is what these cards are saying to me. Do it anyway. Because I feel that because you're aware of how difficult a path this could be, that you're tempted to shy away from it. But a choice has come to you, and the choice is here now with this Lovers card, where they are... What that really reminds me is those weird shaped portals off of Supernatural, when they're just like a little streak of lightning in the sky that they walk into. Well, not in the sky, in the air. And it's almost like you are coming to a point where by the right choice, you can open new doorways for yourself. But let's just have a look here. We have, as one of the final outcome cards, the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I've talked too much today as it is. My lips are no longer working. Which for me is not just a new beginning card, it's a level up. You know, the Ace of Pentacles is a whole new beginning with everything being new. This isn't new as in new. This is you going to the next level. And that's what's new, being at the next level. We have the Wheel of Fortune in your future. You know, take a chance. Do it. Don't worry about the fear here. Take a chance. We have on the Moonology deck, a new start is coming. Let's hold it somewhere appropriate. A new start is coming. So, you don't get blunter than that, really, do you? Let's have a look at, because it's almost like you are scared that all your work so far has been for nothing, but someone has presented a new dream to you that you're not entirely sure whether you want to follow them or not. You don't have to. You are making your own decisions here. You don't have to follow anybody else. Am I going blurry again? Let's just... There we go. I should really get a tattoo on my palm or something, shouldn't I, for this, since I keep having to hold my hand up to the camera. But there is someone who is presenting a new dream to you that they are really quite defensive about, and they are causing you maybe to be defensive, but they're also engaging in you the will to rise to the challenge, because let's face it, Leos like to rise to the challenge every now and again. But there's a beautiful choice that's being offered to you. You have to see both sides of that choice, and that's what Spirit is bringing in for you. And they are bringing in the ability to say, do you know what I mean? Do you know what I see is that there is a middle path. This dream that someone else is determined on and being quite defensive about, yeah, it's got its good points, it's got its bad points, it's their dream, it's not your dream. But that doesn't mean that you can't take some of it on board, because that is being presented to you at the moment as one half of the options that are coming together. Right. Not that it is one of the two options, but it forms part of the forward trajectory. So not the destination, not the way that you're going forward with this in totality, but it does and will and needs to affect the way you are surging forward, because there is loads of surging forward, and there needs to be, because there's a dream that you've just gone given up on that you were committed to. There was almost like it was a battle that you was committed to, come what may. It was a battle that I feel that you were drawn into through commitments to people, but the battle wasn't necessarily yours. It's almost like they ensorcelled you into joining into this fight. You were pulled into this fight, not necessarily out of your own will. And when you held these three swords up through being victorious in this fight, it felt hollow. You know, it was like, why did I do that? Why did I get involved in that? Because there was influences or people pulling you along here. But there is that was the other thing. The goetic spirit that is working with you comes as Belial, who is all about self-transformation, and is here embodying the Judgment card. Distributes promotions and high offices, causes one to be liked. And also Belial is very good about breaking down your own, teaching you to break down your own barriers. So that's something that's that you're going to have to take a look at, because you have got barriers here. You are trying to protect what is yours, and no wonder if everything is crumbling down around you. But there's a certain thing where you've already, by looking within, decided, it doesn't do it for me anymore. But this other option that has come up for you also doesn't do it for you. So I feel like you need to find that middle path. You need to find that I can syncretize my old dreams, this other person's dream, or this other dream that's been presented to me, and my own inner light into a way that causes peace, that brings me into power. So that the dove here on the Two of Swords, clarified by the Magician card. You've got to be fair with this, but there is a harvest coming. We have, don't know how to pronounce that. Suchlav, or Suchlav, Suchlav, I think. The Angel of Verdancy from the Angel Arium Oracle, but also power from the Queen of the Moon. Now, where have I put it? I was tempted to look that one up because I thought maybe there's an aspect to it that I'm not necessarily picking up on. It's a full moon card. Step into your true power. Two of Swords, being fair. Being just, seeing both paths, leading you into the Magician. That's what Spirit's bringing in. Shine brightly, do not hide who and what you are. The time is right to attract big things to for yourself. Ancestral energy is important. Open your mind to larger possibilities. Big magic can be wrought. Now, for a small number of you watching this, some magic has already been wrought. You got involved in this argument, in this conflict. For some people, by magic. Like I said, you were pulled into it. You were almost ensorcelled into it. You were... the commitment was put upon you by... like you had been given an urge or a compulsion. That's the word I want to use. You had been given a compulsion to dive in. Now it's your turn. If you take a chance, you are able to manifest what it is that you want to see in your life. So this conflict, it's gone, it's over. I seem to remember a couple of Leo readings recently, maybe the last one that I did for whatever reason it was, all about a conflict that was going on. But now it seems that, that's behind you. Don't worry about that. We have, like I say, Page of Pentacles here for the next level card for the future with the Queen of Wands. bringing into manifestation in a more receptive way. So this other person's dream is not the path forward, but it is partial inspiration for the path forward. Even if, for you considering your reasons why you don't want to do that, that will give you reasons for why you do want to do something else. Or, I don't want to do that because, so what do I want to do? And the answers come up from that. Because you are concerned that it means that all of your work and all of your harvest so far will be whisked away from you, and maybe you're worried about what you're going to change into. Do not be worried about what you are going to change into, and your harvest ain't being whipped away with the Queen of Pentacles here. So we've got a good earthly, caring, nurturing energy which comes out of you taking that chance, which I think is what brings me to this making a difference card here. My inner light shines far and wide. You've been doing the work for this, and what is supporting you, the God forces, have faced us. Who I'm suddenly led to remember was led a right merry song and dance by his wife Aphrodite, but he still loved her. You know, and that love was always there. But his first love really was his work. That's what his first love was. So there was something where he knew he had the ability to make change things. Ooh, camera went weird. What stands against you is Hermes. So, communications that come to you, you've got to weigh them very, very carefully. And if there is something that is pulling you a physical distance away, that is not the path to go down at the moment. Even though this is happening for Leo rising in your 9th house, broadening your horizons, a journey will be good later, but right now it's taking you away from that ancestral power. It's taking you away from the remnants of that old magic that you can turn around and make into your magic, because this is what you are doing. You are going to be, with Spirit's help, magicking up your next direction. Your next direction, which is very much symbolized here by peace and transformation. Okay, resurrection even with the Judgment card. But it's you that's being resurrected, not this old conflict. But you're doing really well at keeping your chin up in the circumstances that we're all facing at the moment, because you are coming together with a new dream. This Ace of Cups clarifying the Hermit. Yeah, it's a difficult path, but it's the one for you to go down. Have I missed any cards? Other than on the bottom of the other deck, 10 of Pentacles, so you are working from a firm foundation. So your journey needs to be more of a spiritual, philosophical, or topic-wise than any form of physical journey whatsoever. And just, you're doing the work in on yourself. Don't worry about information that comes to you. This Ace of Swords is saying that information is causing you to go, oh, do I really want to do that? But take the chance. That's what I'll call the reading. Take the chance. Although there's been loads of potential titles in here, aren't there? But take the chance. You are going to have a very, very positive effect here. It's going to take some time, but we have Sucklaf with the Angel of Verdancy telling me that your harvest here that you feel is under threat is fine. Okay, so if that means anything to you, Leo, please do comment down below. Please press the subscribe button while you're there, and the like button, because that doesn't harm. It helps get this video being shown. In fact, for any readers that you watch, or any YouTube channel full stop, please always press subscribe and like. People like me do this out of a passion for doing this sort of thing. So It helps us. Certainly helps me. I'm only a young little baby channel. I'm only 5 months old. You know, I should still be in my diapers. So, comment down below. There's a link down below also for the Facebook group. You can click the notifications bell here. You can also join the Facebook group where I will post every video that I make, plus all the astrology videos that I watch. Oh, that reminds me, I must do that in a moment, because I watched a good couple this morning. So you can learn the same things I'm learning. All right? Have a good time. Take that chance, Leo. See you later.